Freeport is the county seat and largest city of Stephenson County, Illinois. The population was 25,638 at the 2010 census, and the mayor of Freeport is James Gitz, elected in 2013. Freeport is known for hosting the second Lincoln-Douglas debate of 1858, and as Pretzel City, USA, named after the heritage of its Germanic settlers in the 1850s, and the Billerbeck Bakery Pretzel Company that started as a result of their arrival. Freeport High School's mascot is the pretzel to honor this unique heritage. The community was originally called Winneshiek. When it was incorporated, the new municipality took its name Freeport from the generosity of Tutty Baker, who was credited with running a Freeport on the Pecatonica River. The name Winneshiek was later adopted, and is preserved to this day, by the Freeport Community Theatre Group. In 1837, Stephenson County was formed, and Freeport became its seat of government in 1838. Linked by a stagecoach with Chicago, the community grew rapidly. In 1840, a frame courthouse was erected, and the first school was founded. Within 2 years, Freeport had 2 newspapers, and in 1853, the 2 were joined by a third which published in German. By then, the community had a population of 2,000. On August 27, 1858, the second debate between Abraham Lincoln and Stephen A. Douglas took place in Freeport, and gave the nation direction in the following years. Although Stephen Douglas won the election, and retained his U.S. Senate seat, his reply to a question on slavery alienated the South, which called it the Freeport Heresy, and split the Democratic Party. This enabled Abraham Lincoln to win the presidency in 1860. A monument to the debate was dedicated in 1903 by President Theodore Roosevelt and stands at the site. A life-size statue recreating the event was dedicated in 1992. Another renowned statue, Lincoln the Debater by Leonard Crennel, is a focal point in the city's Daly Park. In many years there is also a reenactment of the debate, which has been shown on C-SPAN. Freeport is home to the oldest Carnegie Library in Illinois and one of the first Carnegie Libraries designed by the famous Chicago architectural firm of Batten and Miller. Before February 1893, a large square of land was purchased from the former Callawittica farm in East Freeport. Some of this land had recently been subdivided and platted as the Arcade Addition. The Arcade Manufacturing Company had been in operation since 1885, when the previous Novelty Iron Works had gone out of business at the corner of Chicago and Jackson Streets. That earlier company began as early as 1868. After the 1892 fire, the Arcade Manufacturing Company built an entirely new factory in the Arcade Addition of East Freeport, where they produced coffee mills and other metal products. Local Freeport media include WFRL Radio, WFPS Radio and the Journal Standard daily newspaper. Freeport is located approximately 20 miles south of the Wisconsin border, and at the center of a large agricultural area, located about 25 miles west of Rockford. According to the 2010 census, Freeport has a total area of 11.79 square miles, of which 11.78 square miles is land, and 0.01 square miles is water. U.S. Route 20 is a 4-lane divided highway that skirts the community's northern edge. At Rockford, it links with Interstates 1939, giving Freeport residents access to the entire interstate system. I-90 is the major route between Boston and Seattle. I-39 extends from Rockford to Bloomington, where it links with I-74 and I-55. From Freeport, US 20 continues west to Galena, and the metropolitan area of Dubuque, Iowa. The area code for Freeport is 815 with an overlay area code of 779, as of March 17, 2007. As of the census of 2000, there were 26,443 people, 11,222 households, and 6,845 families residing in the city. The population density was 2,316.9 people per square mile. There were 12,471 housing units at an average density of 1,092.7/sq mi. The racial makeup of the city was 81.77% white, 13.81% African American, 0.19% Native American, 0.97% Asian, 0.04% Pacific Islander, 1.00% from other races, and 2.22% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 2.12% of the population.